Alright, what's up guys, it's Omega RC back at it. We're here for hopefully the final part of the Talion upgrade, the revert back to stock wheelbase, the stock chassis. Currently this is the Mojave chassis, so it was the XL Talion, but just like I said, don't like the wheelbase, or I just prefer short wheelbases better. So I think this might be the last part, you know, just gotta get everything on the chassis now, finish the front and the rear. Just gotta get all this stuff off now, get ready to go. Alright guys, we're back. I got a call from my girlfriend. She's checking in because she's with the family. She's with her family. So I'm home alone for the past 2 or 3 days. But, yeah. Just chilling, got the house to myself. Starting to get these screws off. Get the side piece off. It's held in there pretty good. I put on this carbon fiber sheet on the bottom of this chassis, so we can't really see where the holes are lined up, but it looks like this is stuck in there due to the receiver box. So I guess we gotta take the receiver box off. This whole bottom side is the same length screws, which is good for me because it's easy to remember. Let's see what else. We just got this whole side is straight, same size screws. There we go. Got that off. Oops. That was bad. Let's get this out of there. Alright. Take you off. Let me see this thing right here. Please come off, buddy. Thank you. Look at that. What are these screws for? Oh, these screws for the that's awesome. These are the screws for I can't think of it, the droop screws. Oh, that's awesome. I've never tried these before, but now I can. It's awesome. More stickers. And droop screws, guys. These are the mushroom style droop screws that they sell. I've never tried them, but I guess I will. It's so you don't mess up the chassis so bad. Check that out, guys. It's freaking awesome. It's a freaking awesome chassis. And you know, it's just mandatory when you have an M2C chassis that you stick the M2C mark on there. Oops. Man, this is beautiful. As you can see, my EXB chassis is bent. I don't know if you guys can see, but you see that? The lip actually goes up. Look at this. The lip has gone down, so this definitely has bent, and you can already tell. I feel like I can bend this back with my hand, you know. That's how weak it is. So this is probably the first chassis I've ever bent on anything. But yeah, there's no way flexing this. It's way tougher, that's for sure. Alright guys, so the camera is overheated, so I got as far as I could before putting you guys back on. But yeah, this is what it is so far. The ESC was kind of a pain to screw on because my template was kind of off every time I would measure it, and I would stamp it on. But you know, as you can see, it's kind of crooked, the ESC, but it works, and it's not in the way of the servo. So that's all. That's all. You know, that's all I can wish for. Loctite on this. I'm using the stock EXB braces because I feel like if you have the M2C chassis, like, you don't really need braces to stiffen up, you know, such a good chassis. Like, I feel like EXB ones are already good enough. Why do I need to pay more for, you know, to stop an almost unflexible chassis from not flexing when you have, you know, something pretty good? It's just my theory. I mean, I guess getting the M2C ones gives you more peace of mind, but I feel like the chassis is certainly enough to where you don't need the M2C ones. You know what I mean? Let's get my glove on. This one's on there. Yep. On there. There we go. Look at that, guys. Some freaking Loctite right there. Alright. Ooh. Hey, man. Chill out. There it is, guys. Look at how bent that is. As you can see, I have these two on there just to support the motor. Wipe that off a little bit. Let's see. Let's get some of this Loctite off. You don't want to do too much on the plastic. There we go. Look at that, guys. Alright, I'm gonna get the rest of this motor on. I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, we're in the midst of making like a rear support for the motor. I was gonna use one of these, my original ways to go. It's just a little bit short, so I'm just gonna cut off a little bit because this is too high. There we go. So this is the bit I was talking about in part 2, guys. I don't know where this belongs. I think it's up on the front somewhere, but that's what someone told me, but we'll have to see. Anyways, let's now put this motor on. Oh, wait a second. You really don't want the motor to move. That, guys, coming together. Got the front on. One thing to make note on is so I opened up, this is the rear. Hold on, where's the let me find it. Oh, calm down. Alright, here we found it. That's stuff everywhere. It's fine. What is that? So I opened up the front center brace, and I'm very sure I opened up the front one because I didn't open up both at the same time. I ripped up the first one and I made sure to read it was front because I was doing the front side, right? So I rip it up and I try to stick it in, but it's like way too short, you know what I mean? So if you can read here, it says 6S front, center brace for the Kraton. But for the Talion, the rear one goes in the front and the front one goes in the rear. I don't know if that's for everybody or mine just came like that, but I was having trouble trying to put it on because like every time I tried to put on the front one, there was no way it was gonna work. You know what I mean? It was just way too short. So I tried it the other way around. I even went on the M2C website to see if I ordered it wrong, like if the Kraton was different from the Talion or something. But it's just the other way around, and the front Kraton one goes on the rear because I tried it with the rear and it fits perfectly. So just so you guys know, in case anybody else has the same problem I did, it's good to know. Next we're gonna fit on the rear, but like I said, we got the front on, we got the servo on, we got everything on. Just need to mount the bar later. Let's see what else. Pretty much it. I think it's done with one other thing is still can't find where this goes, you know what I mean? Looks like it would be on the line of somewhere around here, I believe. But you know, just can't find use for it. So I also don't know why I had these screws out right here. I don't know what this is for. It's probably for the bracing or something, but we'll have to see. Wondering if it has something to do with this. Maybe it goes like in there. No. Yes, maybe. No, don't think so. That's probably, let me see. Okay, that just goes down straight into the bulkhead. Okay, so that has nothing to do with this. I can't find where that goes. So I'm gonna mount these on. Look at that, it's like a charm. Get under this now. Need some of that Loctite, sir. It's coming together, guys. Look at it. Alright, now get this out. Obviously, this is too long. Hence, we have the Talion one. Guys, I'm finishing up, putting up the final touches. I just checked if everything works. Everything works out fine, so we're just gonna clean up a little bit. They'll clean up the wiring, put the receiver box back on, and then I'm gonna get back at you guys with everything finally done. Show you a little, possibly like a little, not a montage. I don't know if we can call it a montage, but show you a little cool video of the finished product, guys. So yeah, this build, you know, it's just been a blast, you know. It's much smoother than it came out, much smoother, or I finished it up much smoother than I ever expected it to be, so that's a bonus. Like I said, I was dragging out this build for a while. Kind of didn't want to have to put so much time and effort into it, but like that was because I really didn't have much time. So now it's off days. I've had a couple off days from work. It's a special holiday right now, so finally got some good long time, or enough time to finish a build like this. Because in between my work days, like in between the small breaks or the time I have when I come home from work, is definitely not enough to do something like this. But yeah, that's long story short. Finally got time to do this. Thought it was gonna be a pain in the butt. Definitely wasn't. It was much smoother than I expected it to be. The build came out great. I just tested the throttle and steering. It seemed good. Didn't see any problems wrong with it. So now I'm just gonna clean up the wiring a little bit, and then I'll get back to you. I'll show you guys the final product. So I'll be back in a sec, guys. This is the final finish, the ending of the Talion EXB
super durable, whatever build you call it. M2C Viviton, everything. We got all the goodies in there, front to back, even the dog bones. This is gonna be end of the build right here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This build has been a blast. Actually, I thought it was gonna be a pain in the butt, but it was much smoother than I expected. I had a good time. This thing is beautiful. I can't wait to go out and test it. Thank you for being part of the build and just watching me build this. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We actually finished it off with the RPM rear skid right here. This is an awesome piece. I like it. You see, you got the chassis. We got the chassis, the M2C chassis. You got all these M2C parts in it. I'm gonna let you guys know what I have in here on the next bash. So this is pretty much the finished product. I'm gonna show it to you guys in a little montage or a little small video clip real quick. It's gonna look real good. I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for just, you know, having the patience to watch this build. It was such a fun build for me. I hope it was as fun watching it as it was building it for me, because I had tons of fun. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the clip.